You might laugh at the title for this video, but I actually did a little bit of research and looked up some questions about ranching today, and one of the questions was, do ranchers still exist? Yes, we do. And we start off this video showing my two sons unloading their horses out of the pickup and horse trailer, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to gather this pasture. We have 100 head of cows in here, no calves, and I'm just sharing a little bit of the scenery with you right now. If you don't know where the fences lay, you can't see them, but this is not one whole pasture, obviously, clear to the horizon. The fence line lays kind of at the bottom of this hill, just a quarter mile from me, and that way's home. Some of the neighbors' houses you can see, and I'm just gonna let you listen what it's like to ride along with Panama and Bravo and gather some cows. There's some cows right in front of me. You can see one laying down, and I'll let you listen.
Amazing, isn't it? Quiet. Big country. Big sky. How lucky am I?
Okay, as we're gathering this pasture, we come at it from different directions, and the people on horseback take the rougher country, and then Vernon comes along on his four-wheeler. He's gathered the flat, and so we all meet up. I love this scene. It looks like we're dropping off the edge of the world. The way the country lays right here, it just looks like we're going off a cliff. Of course, we're not. And there's Vernon right there looking over the drop off. There's a gate right on the other side of the hill. Of course, we've stopped and opened that up, and then the guys go on ahead and leave me behind to bring these cows along. And I've already crossed the pasture really fast here, from one side to the other. They're just about going to another gate, and pretty quick here I start narrating on camera as I'm filming, and so I'll let you listen to that. And it's quite long, but I do kind of get into how you move cows and what it's like. And I'm basically by myself here with this 100 head of cows. So I'll let you listen to what I said that day.
Yeah, no calves. So that's quiet. Guys have gone up ahead, get the neighbor's cows out of the way. So I've got about 100 head. Bringing them by myself, which is going pretty good, even though they seem to wander side to side a lot more. It's just one person. Not a big deal. Bravo is thrilled to help. And it looks like it's starting to get drier. It's been kind of slick with mud and snow. And though the snow isn't, it's just in spots. It's still wet enough up there, but yeah, this is dry. And obviously, no wind. You say that very quietly so you don't jinx yourself. And girls know where to go. Bravo, come here. Come here. Come here. And he doesn't need to be up there. because they're going just fine. And if you get behind them and you push them like he just did, and you're on a narrow trail like this, then what they do is they squirt out the side and they squirt into the trees. And so you don't need to pressure them right at the back. If you need to, you ride along the side, but this is really, there's a canyon over there. Not the place to ride along the side. So, just giving them some space instead of being right on them. You don't need to be right on them. There's an old cabin falling down a little more every year, but it's been there for a long time. So here we are. See, I said something, and now there's a little breeze right there. Well, just cruising along. Hopefully they keep participating? Cooperating. That's the word I want. Cooperating. They know where they're going. They've done this every year of their lives. Another cabin. Generally don't want to ride too close to it, Panama, because there's pieces of wire around. So horses and wire don't get along. So there you go. Just like that. Cruising along. Big storm coming in tomorrow. Well, some people say it's going to be big. Some people say it's not. So we'll find out. Riding along the other side. Right down there is the beginning. One of the little forks of the canyon feeds into the big Otter Creek Canyon. Here, Bravo. Here now. You don't need to go. Come here. Attaboy. Attaboy. Here. There we go. Alright. Thanks for coming along. Okay. So here I am, still riding along with my 100 head here. And I thought I'd talk about why I'm riding over here. Because you might be able to see how they're just following a little 2-track road. And I'm over here on just a cow trail or deer trail, whatever. And a lot of people would say, how come you're not over there right behind that tail end one? And I kind of mentioned that just back there a ways. When you're right behind them and you're pushing them, you push too hard, they kind of squirt out the side. And I just soon have them stay on the road instead of like this bunch over here that's over here in the grass. But that's all right, I can see them. So anyway, but the reason I ride over here is because the way a cow's eyes work, basically. Okay, so cows are prey animals. They have eyes on the side of their head, right? So they can see basically everywhere but right behind them. The only way they can see, if you stood right behind them, was if they turn their head. And the cow's going to go the way its head's pointed. So if a cow has to turn her head to look at you back there, see what you are, then she might just take off to the right or the left instead of just walking straight. So if I if I'm out over here on the side, right, instead of right behind the last cow, then all these cows that are up ahead of me, they can all see me. They all know I'm here. Of course, if I made noise, talking to my dog or talking to people, right, they could, of course, hear that too, but they're gonna be able to see as they're walking along. They're gonna see me over here, and know that there's somebody here, and so that means there's pressure, right? It's like they know that having somebody on horseback behind them means they should go, so that's pressure. So if their animals always move away from pressure, well, 99% of the time move away from pressure, and so basically by me being over here at the side, they see that, they feel that as a kind of pressure, and they move along. And now see, just because the canyon got closer, or the road got closer to the edge of the canyon, those other ones that were out grazing in the sagebrush, they were kind of follow into line, and now here it's also pushing me back behind them a little bit. That's all right. I can see them. I can see what everybody's doing. Hopefully I didn't leave anything up there in the brush. We'll get a count when we turn them in. And so anyway, they know where they're going. They're moving along. Bravo. Hey. No. And we'll just keep going like this. I see the guys up ahead. They have a good-sized group of the neighbors' cows that they're kicking out of the way, but I don't think I'm coming too fast. I think they're going to have them out of the way by the time we get there. So as long as Bravo doesn't yeehaw them up for half a mile, we'll be all right. So here we are. I'll zoom in a little bit. Here's Otter Creek Canyon. Right. So it is 500 feet deep. Up here ways at least is 500 feet deep. Bighorn Mountains, they got snow. More of the canyon. Here's my girls. Bravo's looking right over there towards home, over there. And then, I don't know, just country. Nice country.
All right, a couple last shots of Otter Creek Canyon, and the cows as they're moving closer to our pasture and our gate, and poof, we're done. On the way riding back to the pickup and horse trailer, we found a couple elk antlers, and here we're down at the home place moving another bunch of cows, and some rabbit brush blooming, some scenery, picture of where Johnny lives and the barn and stuff. And then you'll remember Vernon and I had gone on a hunt for some cows that we thought might be ours, and they turned out to be neighbors. And this picture, Vernon's actually trying to read the ear tags with binoculars. It's not that he couldn't see them. He was just trying to read what was written on their ear tags so we knew who to call. And here we are getting ready for Halloween. I made this witch a few years ago out of cement, and anyway, she hangs up on my gate in October, and then I try and take walks every once in a while, and a lot of times Booger comes along. You can see why I named her Booger. So anyway, just a few last scenic shots of these couple weeks here, and thanks for joining us. And yes, Virginia, ranchers do exist.